Hello dolls, welcome back. Today we're going to be testing new foundation. This is not really new, but I got my hands on this, and this is the Maybelline Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. The claim for this is creamy matte formula and with a precision blender, which is a sponge. That's what it looks like. Alright, and if you want to know my full thought on this foundation, then please keep on watching.
Throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah, twerking like Miley.
I'm going in with the Lancome serum. Now going in with the Lancome cream. Now going in with my Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. Just gonna be applying that all over my face. Guys, I stopped applying primer all over my face. I only apply primer on that areas where I know my oil start peeking through. Because I want the other side to be hydrated, you know what I mean? But this primer is not really matte. This primer feels like a moisturizer, but at the same time it primes your face. It reminds me of the Fenty Beauty primer. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Multifunction Makeup Stick, and the claims for this says it's creamy matte formula with a precision blender. Alright guys, this is what the foundation looks like. On this part is the foundation, and on this other side is the blender. I'm going to wear the blender with my Fix Plus. I don't know if you're supposed to wet it, but let's see. I must say guys, if you don't have anything to do, you can use the precision blender. But if you're always in a rush and you just want to do your makeup and you want to leave the house, I think you should go with your beauty blender. Anyways, I'm not going to be using this sponge because it's going to take me a long time. And it's rubbing off the foundation, which I really don't like. I had to go in with another 3 stripes because that blender just soaked up everything. So I'm going in with my LC sponge. After blending it out with my sponge, you can see that my pigmentation is still peeking through. So I'm just going to go in with another layer. I don't know if it's the sponge that is sucking up the products, but first time I apply this, I won't say it's a full coverage. But when you apply it, it comes out easily, you know. I think the other Maybelline liquid one, not the stick one, the first time I apply that one, it covers the pigmentation on my face. Maybe I have to go in with another layer, like the second layer. But this one, even after the second layer, it's still not covering up anything on my face. So I'm just going to apply it with a brush this time. After the first and second layer, it didn't cover up my pigmentation. So I'm just not into that first or second application because it's not going to cover up my pigmentation looking at it. But this is the 3rd time I'm applying it, which is more than 6 stripes. So if you really want to get a full coverage, and you want to blend out this foundation very nicely, I would actually go in with a brush. That's the best way of blending out this foundation because this foundation is tricky. If I want to buy Maybelline foundation, I would go for this one. This one is better. If I would repurchase this foundation, no. Instead of that, I would buy this. This one is the best, not this. This is kind of tricky and not easy to blend. Not easy. I really don't know, but I really don't know. No, this one is very easy. We want to get something with our money that we can be able to apply to our face and we enjoy it when applying it. This, I'm not enjoying it, so I wouldn't repurchase it. Other than that, if it finally covered up, yes it did after a lot of layers, but It feels like skin though. And I don't know. This foundation is tricky. It's tricky. It's not one of those foundation that dries into a matte finish. And it dries off, but if you keep touching it, it's as if you're spoiling your foundation. It's leaving it patchy. My skin is not accepting this at all. It's not really giving me a full coverage. It doesn't dry into a matte finish. If you touch it, you can feel it moving. So you don't want to do that. Just go in with your powder and set it. Alright dolls, that brings us to the end of testing this Maybelline Superstay foundation stick. I wouldn't recommend this for anyone. This is patchy when I set the foundation, and it took a while before it covered my pigmentation, and it still did not cover my pigmentations. You can see that is still peeking through. You can see most of it is still there. I applied lots of it, but it didn't cover. So my own personal thought on this foundation, it's rubbish, and I won't repurchase this. I wouldn't even recommend it for anyone. This is waste of money. If you want to get a nice full coverage drugstore foundation, I would go for this, or this, which is by Revolution. These two are the best full coverage drugstore foundation. Honestly, it's affordable and it's nice as well. The texture on it is really nice. I wouldn't go for that foundation. That's my own thoughts, and I'd like to know your thoughts on the foundation. Comment below. Let's just have a heartly chat together. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'd love to see you on my next video.